Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. I've been missing in action for probably the last 5 weeks or so, and I do apologize, but we had a nice 2 weeks vacation in Cuba. So we've only been back for about the last week, and it's been hectic. So I'm about five to 6 weeks behind in what I have in my melting basket or empties. So I hope everybody's had a wonderful Christmas holiday with family and friends, and everybody's been staying warm and safe. I know we had quite the storm, and I've been thankful that we've missed the big storm while we were away, but happy to be back home regardless. So I am going to start off with my non-wax products. So before we left, I put 2 car bars of pink sugar peppermint in the car, and it just smells wonderful. It's still going nice and strong, and it's probably been 3 weeks to 4 weeks that it's been in there. I finally finished up a room spray in red pear and pomegranate. This was nice. Much preferred it in the wax, but it was great. I haven't been doing a lot of diffusing, but I did manage to finish up an oil of cedarwood and pine, which is a strong pine, but it was lovely. I've burnt through a 25-watt bulb. And a lovely scent, Winterberry Apple Tea Sugar Scrub. I love this. I've mentioned many times that I love it, especially on my feet, especially when we're out at the cottage, because we're always in sandals and we're walking around in the dirt and stuff like that. So it really does very, very well. In dish soap and I believe counter clean, Winterberry apple tea in the kitchen. Love it. I think I still have another one. Can't wait to get through that. A bathroom cleaner in Feeling Punchy. I did not like this scent, but I've been letting Darren clean the bathroom with that. And a counter clean that we used up at the cottage before closing up was apple and cinnamon sticks. And that is all for my non-wax. And getting into wax, I've gone through Dancing Sugar Plums. I haven't worn this one for a long time, but it is lovely. I forgot just how much I enjoyed it, so I did recently just order a couple more bars so I'd have them either for the rest of the winter, or I'll save them and put them away for next fall. Now I thought I was through the scent, but I found a couple more, and now I'm happy to be gone through them all. Is Vanilla Blackberry. I went through 2 of these. As I said, there's something in here that the notes end up changing for me, and after warming it for about an hour or two, I can't wait to get it out of my warmers afterwards. So I'm very happy to be through those. Here's something. I have 2 autumn sunsets that I went through, but as you can tell, this one here is quite old. I've had this one since I probably first started melting. It wasn't a favorite, but and then I also have a new bar, which was this year. And I warmed it, and I didn't care for it, but this one here got really weak. I could hardly smell it, and this one here was fairly strong. I think I ended up doing like 1 and maybe a half, and then this one here I still had maybe 4 cubes to do on its own. And when I did the ones on its own, I got a lot more scent through than when I did the combination with this one. So but I don't think it's a repurchase. I didn't really enjoy it, so now I'm to the point I used to order a little bit of everything so that if a friend or a customer would call me up, I would have something on hand so that they wouldn't have to wait if they were in a pinch. But now I'm not pushing Scentsy as much as I used to. It's just become a love of my own. And I'm starting to dwindle down the thought of feeling that I have to have everything on hand and now just consuming what I enjoy on hand, if that makes sense. Another one, 2 bars of cranberry and tinsel. This is nice. I wish it would come back. Very, very enjoyable. I wouldn't club it or anything, but if it came back, I would certainly buy some. And here is red berry and spruce. This was lovely. I didn't enjoy it last year when I warmed it, but this year when I did these 2 bars, I really did enjoy it. So now I understand why it's a love for so many people. Even just smell it in the clam, I'm appreciating it even more so. I know this one here came out in our holiday bricks this year, but I still have many bars from last season, last year when it came out in Scent of the Month, which is Icicles and Evergreen. I made it through 2 bars of this. And yes, I do have bricks, but I am saving them for next year. And it's a lovely scent. I don't think it's my favorite pine scent, but it is a very nice one. 2 bars of breakfast in bed. Unfortunately, this one has not come back this year. And I don't know why, because I'm not a bakery fan, and I actually really like this one. I warmed it in my bedroom, and it was strong. I could have done it at my open concept, but I was thinking it was weaker than what it was. But it is a good performer and a good thrower for me. Next time, I think I do have a couple more bars, so I think I'm going to do it in the open concept here. Another one that is no longer available, and I do like this one probably more than Icicles and Evergreen, is Evergreen and Grapefruit. I tend to like the citrus scents, and I really enjoyed this one. I think I might have a couple bars left, at least I'm hoping, that I would like to have, maybe for next year. I've also gone through 2 bars of Snowberry, which is another bar that is no longer available. And I used to really love this one. Now it's just okay for me. But I found this year my scent preferences have really changed. Some of the bars that I used to really love are just okay, and some that I thought that I didn't enjoy have really grown on me quite a bit, and I'm gravitating towards those a little bit more. So here is something that I've done in the beginning. Candied cranberry pecan. I wanted a little bit more pecan, and I don't like butter pecan, so I've kind of, at first I did these as a combination. I think I put them in the same warmers, 1 cube to 1 cube, but it actually kind of washed each other out. It didn't do what I had thought it would do. So what I eventually ended up doing was another full bar on its own, and it performed so well. And unfortunately, this is another one that is no longer available. Very nice. If it came back, I would buy more. This one, I don't know what it is with this one. I can't get my nose around that one on its own. But I do have a few bars because they've come out in some bundles with warmers and holiday packs and stuff like that. So I do have a few bars to get through, plus I already had, I think, 1 or 2 left over from last year from keeping some on hand. So I'll find something else to warm them with. Before leaving on our trip, I've made sure to warm one of my favorites for over the holiday season, because we left for 2 weeks, leaving on the 10th, and we didn't come back until the 24th, which was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I knew I wouldn't warm anything again until Christmas Day. So before leaving, I enjoyed 2 bars of Wassail Wonderland, and I just love this scent. It reminds me of Christmas back home. It reminds me of smelling the tree of when we used to have fresh cut trees growing up. And it just reminds me of my dad bringing the tree into the house, and being anxiously sitting by waiting for the tree to warm up so that the branches would fall enough so that we could decorate it. So, and it just, that smell just brings me right back to that memory. And then upon coming home, I did 2 bars of Blue Christmas. This was also in my club for the longest time, so I have a lot of these still. And I don't enjoy this one quite as much as Wassail Wonderland, but this is another good performer for me. I just really enjoy those 2, and for me those are 2 bars that are a must for throughout the holidays. Now into my bricks. I managed to finish through quite a few, which was, my first one is Spiced Eggnog. I finally went through the last 4 bars, or cubes rather. So I'm making some headway with my bricks here. Candy Cane Wishes is another one that I totally finished up. Arctic Kiss, another one. And I still have, in all of these, I believe, I still have at least 1 or more bricks to get through to, so I'll be able to enjoy a lot of these again for next year. Sugar Plum Berry. This was lovely. I really enjoy this one. I wish this would come back. This is a nice, strong scent. I really enjoy this one. Nice and fruity. Another is a Snow-Kissed Cranberry. Finish that one up. One that Darren and I both really enjoyed is Pretty in Plaid. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but I really enjoy this one. Probably one of my favorite scents, alongside with Wassail Wonderland. And I also made it through finally my Luna, which I've had since 2019 as well. I've made it through all of that. Some other bars. I have an old one of Homestead Holiday and a fairly recent one from last year. I didn't quite get through 2 bars, but I got through 1.5 bars, so I'll still be able to enjoy that a little bit before the end of the season. And here's a couple older bars from 2020. Is Eskimo Kiss. I went through 1 and almost my 2nd bar, so I'll still be able to enjoy that, and I still have a stockpile, so there's still plenty more to go. And Christmas Cottage, almost. I got 2 cubes left in that one as well, so very enjoyable. And then some bricks that I've been working on that I have not finished is Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. I managed to go through 3 cubes, and this I'll definitely be keeping out, and I will be able to enjoy this through January, February, and depending on how our March weather is, I'll be able to still enjoy it in March, because a lot of times we still have snow and we tend to get cold weather and snowstorms. So I've done a little bit of, very little, of Sugar Cookie. I did half a brick cube there. Salted Caramel Toffee. I did 1 full brick cube of that one. Black Raspberry Vanilla. This is one that I haven't warmed in many years, but I did manage to make a good dent, almost half a brick here. I did a lot of it in my bedroom, bathroom, laundry room, and it actually performed very well. I know I used a lot, so maybe that has a lot to do with the performance, but I remember when I first signed up with Scentsy and warmed it, it's probably been that long since I have, that I didn't get much of a performance out of it. It wasn't very strong for me. But I also did it in my open concept. But this time here, I much more enjoyed it. So I think I'm going to enjoy the last of the brick. Will I get another one? Probably. I did, because I did enjoy it that much. Another old scent from back in 2020, I believe it was a holiday collection. I don't know if it ever made it into the catalog because I missed in the year. But Crimson Berry Christmas. I enjoyed one more cube of that one. And Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I enjoyed another 2.5 cubes of this one here. So that's everything I've gotten through, and from my melting basket, out of everything that I've pulled, I do have some bricks that I have not yet touched, but as far as bars go, I had pulled banana nut bread. I pulled 2 of them and I still have not touched these. I originally pulled 3 bars of Christmas Cottage, and I still have a full one, plus I just showed you that I still have 2 cubes of this one. So I will at least warm the 2 cubes. I might put the Christmas Cottage back into my collection for next year. And I had also pulled 2 bars of Hemingway, and we'll bring back my bar as well. And this is a really nice spicy scent that I actually, between one of these 2, I will probably change my warmers today and put these into my warmers today. And that pretty much does everything for my empties. I know it's been a long time, and I did manage to get through quite a bit if you consider the amount of bricks that I've gone through. So I hope, once again, that everybody's enjoyed their Christmas holiday, and today is New Year's Eve. So I hope everybody will have a fantastic time with loved ones, and if you're going out, I hope everybody stays safe and has fun, and just be careful driving out there. I know the weather has been from one extreme to the other. I know just a week ago everybody was in a big blizzard, and now we are into mild temperatures and a lot of rain, and some places are having heavy rainfalls. So if you're out on the roads today or tonight, please travel safe. Thanks. Bye-bye.